In this video, we're going to find the volume of three-dimensional figures. Volume is how many cubic units fit in the inside of a three-dimensional shape. We're going to start by finding the volume of a rectangular prism. When you find the volume of a prism, the volume is capital B times H. Capital B is the area of the base, and H is the height. But recall the volume is how many cubic units fit in the inside. So we're looking to see how many cubes fit inside this shape. The area of the base would be a rectangle. To find the area of that rectangle, we would take 5 times 2. That's our capital B. So capital B is going to be 10. For our height, we can count how many units up, which is 3. So our height is 3. So our total volume of this prism is 30 units cubed. That means you would fit 30 of those unit-by-unit cubes inside the figure. The equation for volume, which is capital B, or the area of the base, times H, or the height, is the same equation that you would use to find the volume of all prisms and cylinders. Here we have a triangular prism, so we could use this same equation to find the volume. You can find capital B, or the area of the base, of a triangle by taking 1/2 times the base times the height. So we can take 1/2 times 4 times 6. Half of 4 is 2, and 2 times 6 is 12. So the area of this base is 12. We can also see that the height is 5. So we can plug 5 in for the height. So to find the volume of this triangular prism, we can take 12 times 5, which is 60. So the volume of this triangular prism is 60 cubic millimeters. We can use the same equation to find the volume of the cylinder. We need to find the area of the base and times it by the height. The base is a circle. You find the area of a circle by taking pi times r squared. Pi is rounded to 3.14, and r on this one is the radius, or 7. So we need to take 3.14 times 7 squared, which is 49. Grab a calculator and type that in. That gets us 153.86. And remember, that's our capital B. So we can plug in 153.86 for our B. Our height on this shape is 5. So we can plug 5 in for the height. When you multiply 153.86 times 5, you get 769.3. So the volume of the cylinder is 769.3 cubic feet. Now the previous shapes were prisms and cylinders. This is a cone. To find the volume of a cone or a pyramid, the equation changes a little bit. Instead of taking capital B times H, we're going to take 1/3 times capital B times H. This is because 3 cones fit into its matching cylinder, just like 3 pyramids fit into its matching prism. So we're still going to find the area of the base. The area of this base is a circle, so we need to take pi times the radius squared. Pi is 3.14, and on this one they give us the diameter. We need half of that. Half of 4 is 2, so our radius is 2. We then need to take 3.14 times 4. That gets us 12.56. So in our equation, our capital B is 12.56. Then we need to times it by the height. Our height is 6. Grab a calculator and take 1/3 times 12.56 times 6. You could also take 12.56 times 6 and then divide by 3. You should have gotten 25.1 cubic meters. The last figure we're going to talk about is a sphere. The equation to find the volume of a sphere is completely different than the other 3D shapes. That's because a sphere doesn't have a base. To find the volume of a sphere, we're going to take 4/3 times pi times r cubed. Pi's rounded version is 3.14, and on this shape, our r is 4 because that's the radius. 4 times 4 times 4 is 64. Now grab a calculator and take 4/3 times 3.14 times 64. You could also take 4 times 3.14 times 64, and then divide that by 3. Rounding our answer, we should get about 267.9 cubic centimeters.